I was scrolling through Reddit throughout this past week, as I usually do before I start my day off, getting my naked fat ass dressed for murking kids on my live stream. I stumbled across a post on my feed about a group of healthcare workers leaving their work for another hospital because of a better offer. This was a recent post, probably like 2 or 3 days ago. The post was pretty small. It was a strongly worded email by Theta Care in Wisconsin. It's a Wisconsin based healthcare provider telling respiratory care therapists during COVID, the Omicron COVID variant, to not accept competitors' offers for to just basically get a higher wage, to get a livable wage. You would think that Theta Care would counter this by, at least giving them a better counter offer or at least matching what their competitors pay, right? Fucking wrong, bro. You know what these motherfuckers do? They grab an injunction. They grant an injunction from the state of Wisconsin to prevent poaching practices for the 7 employees. I'm talking single digit numbers. All right? To prevent poaching these employees from the other employer, which they fucking weren't. Because poaching, by definition, is actively soliciting these employees while they're working at the other place. Bro, these guys just literally posted an ad up on Craigslist, and then all of the employees saw that they were getting paid more, and they talked amongst themselves, and they all decided to go to the other place. I mean, you can't grant an injunction against that shit. I mean, come on. Last time I read, Wisconsin was an at-will state. It still is. I mean, I'm looking at these at-will states right here, and uh, yeah, all of these right here. Let me just put this right here. All of these states are at-will. All right, Wisconsin is still at-will. So all of a sudden, when the employee actually gets the upper hand and they actually want to exercise their ability to get a better opportunity, it's like a fucking surprise Pikachu face. Make it make sense, bro. Granting these injunctions doesn't stop the employees from quitting, but it does prevent them from working at this new job, which isn't even fucking legal. At this point, it'd be considered indentured servitude or slavery at this point. Like, what the fuck? Here in America? Like, yes, it still exists, and you could see fucking Outagamie in Wisconsin. They're fucking practicing this shit. When a large employer uses legal remedies to prevent blue collar workers from finding better opportunities here in the land of opportunities for a better wage. I mean, I'm not even talking about like a fucking double or triple percentage increase. I'm talking probably like single dollar amounts increase. Like, it's an anti competitive business practice. Just call it what it is. It's bullshit, and we need to let these employees get paid market value for what they do. Especially in the time of Corona, all these essential workers are so essential, but they still don't get paid accordingly. They need to get paid market value, and people need to recognize how important they are. They always talk the talk, but when it comes to walking the walk, actually increasing salaries, then that's when all the employers are like, oh, blah, 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 blah. No, I don't want to pay this much. What? Then, I mean, don't be surprised when everyone starts leaving immediately. Listen, if Wisconsin is an at-will employee, it is an at-will state, and they can fire you immediately. The employees should also get that option too. They can just walk off the job immediately. It goes both ways. It's only fair, right? Data Care mentions that that patients will have to travel a lot more. I call bullshit, dude. This is complete bullshit. All right, Outagamie County has 187,885 people as of 2019 in the census right here. Okay? There's no fucking way 7 respiratory therapists in a fucking pandemic are going to be able to take care of all of them. Alright? It's just not possible. The people who live in the rural areas aren't even going to have access to healthcare anyways. It's bullshit. It's a method of control, all right? It's a method of control to prevent people and labor from exercising their right to get a better job opportunity. It's as simple as that. To the judge who granted that injunction, I want you to call your plug and tell him to get me 10 pounds of the finest loud that you're fucking smoking and mail it to my P.O. box. Alright? If that isn't legal, then neither was that dog water injunction that you made against those employees and you fucked all those respiratory therapists over. I urge all of you guys to look into this case. You know, this is reactionary, you know, but I need all you guys to stay informed. Talk to your local representatives. If you're from Wisconsin and all that stuff, tell them that they can't. Tell them to not enforce this injunction. Especially if you're from Wisconsin. You got to stand up for these people. Because honestly, if one employer starts doing this, all of them are going to start. And we can't have this here. We can't make it more difficult to find a job than what it already is. You know? So, I just want to thank you for coming in. And I hope you guys have a safe weekend.